Welcome, explorers! You've probably heard all the stories about the pyramids, Cleopatra, and the Sphinx, but what if I told you there are some mind-blowing secrets about Egypt that even seasoned travelers don't know? So grab your coffee, your curiosity, and your imagination, because today, we're diving into 12 hidden facts about Egypt that will change the way you see this ancient land forever. Let's go! Let's start with something a little accidental. You've probably marveled at the Great Pyramid of Giza, but did you know Egypt's first pyramid was built by mistake? The Step Pyramid of Djoser, the world's first large stone structure, was meant to be a simple mastaba, a flat-roofed tomb. But guess what? The architect, Imhotep, accidentally made it 6 layers tall. Talk about an ancient oops moment. Next, let's talk about Egypt's most famous queen, Cleopatra. Guess what? She wasn't even Egyptian. Shocking, right? Cleopatra was Greek, born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, which ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's conquest. She's just that good at blending in, making us believe she was the embodiment of ancient Egypt. Forget the roads, forget the highways, the Nile River was Egypt's original freeway. Before cars, the Egyptians traveled up and down this majestic river for thousands of years. The Nile was the lifeblood of Egypt's economy, providing transportation, water, and fertile soil for agriculture. Imagine how much easier it would be to just float your way to work. If you think your cat's attitude is a little royal, wait until you hear about ancient Egyptians. Cats were so revered in Egypt that they were worshipped as deities. In fact, killing a cat, even by accident, was punishable by death. So if you ever find yourself in Egypt, treat your feline friends like royalty. They might just be ancestors of Egyptian gods. Contrary to popular belief, the workers who built the pyramids were not slaves. They were actually skilled laborers. Evidence suggests that these workers lived in nearby villages and were given food, shelter, and medical care. Talk about a gig that had its perks. You've heard of the Sphinx in Giza, but did you know there's another Sphinx in Egypt that's hiding in plain sight? In the ancient city of Tanis, archaeologists have uncovered a massive Sphinx, overlooked by many due to its location. Imagine walking through ancient ruins and stumbling upon another hidden Sphinx. It's like discovering a secret level in a video game. Everyone knows about Cleopatra, but did you know that the first female pharaoh was Sobek-Neferu? She ruled Egypt back in 1800 BC, centuries before Cleopatra's time. Sobek-Neferu wasn't just sitting on a throne. She led Egypt with power and poise, even taking on the traditional male regalia of pharaohs. Queen power, anyone? Here's something that'll make you look at mummies differently. It wasn't just pharaohs and priests who got the royal embalming treatment. Everyday Egyptians also mummified their dead. Archaeologists have discovered mummies of people from all walks of life, from the rich to the poor, showing just how deeply embedded the practice was in ancient Egyptian culture. You can thank the ancient Egyptians for giving us one of the most important inventions in human history: paper. The Egyptians created papyrus, a plant-based material that they used to write on. So next time you scribble something on a piece of paper, just remember, you're holding a piece of ancient Egyptian history in your hands. Ever wondered why the Great Pyramid looks a little rough around the edges today? Originally, the pyramid was coated in smooth, shiny white limestone, making it sparkle in the sun. Imagine seeing it glowing in the desert light. Truly a wonder of the world. Think ancient Egyptians were all about serious rituals and massive stone monuments? Think again. They had a sense of humor too. Evidence suggests that ancient Egyptians loved puns and wordplay. There are even hieroglyphs that depict jokes and comedic scenes. Who knew they were the original stand-up comedians? Let's wrap it up with one of the biggest myths about Egypt, the missing nose of the Sphinx. Everyone assumes that Napoleon's troops shot it off, but the truth is, it was actually destroyed much earlier, possibly by a fanatical religious group in the 14th century. So, no, Napoleon wasn't the culprit. He was busy trying to conquer Europe at the time. Who knew Egypt had so many hidden gems? From accidental pyramids to forgotten sphinxes, Egypt's ancient history is full of surprises. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing facts. And as always, leave us a comment with your favorite Egyptian secret. We might even give it a shout-out in our next video. See you next time, explorers!